So, did you know I'm a vegan? Hey guys, what's up? Today is going to be a kind of different video. I guess I always say that. Because before I was doing like tags and challenges and stuff, and then I did some beauty, and I'm kind of doing beauty now. And now this is like kind of about me, but it's also beneficial to you. So keep watching. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but my neighbors are yelling and I feel bad. I hope you guys are okay. Okay, I fixed my lipstick. We're good. My neighbors are still yelling and you can hear it through the closed window. Well, today I'm going to talk about veganism, which is something that some people don't have any knowledge of and some people really just don't know what it is. So I'm going to define veganism for you guys. Veganism is someone who doesn't consume any animal products, and that includes meat, dairy, eggs, honey, you know, cheese, that's dairy, but you know, anything that comes from an animal or processed from an animal. And I am vegan. I've been vegan for over a year now, and I have a few vegan friends. I have 3 vegan friends, and I've converted 3 people to veganism. My dad's transitioning to veganism, and my mom is all organic, semi-vegetarian. She's not close to the idea of veganism. And I went vegan for the reason of I was lactose intolerant. I mean, I am still, but I was vegetarian for 2 years when I was 8, and that was just like an impulse choice that my little mind made, and I didn't have any reasoning behind it. I just wanted to be. My mom wasn't, no one that I knew was. So come December 2013, I became vegetarian again, and then in May of 2014, I became vegan, and this was because my dietary restrictions already with dairy, and I was eating it anyways, but I thought it was better for me, and I had no knowledge of slaughterhouses, carnism, so many things that I'm very aware of now, and I first just did it for the health benefits so I wouldn't feel how dairy and things made me feel. And most people think that, oh, well, if I'm vegan, what am I even gonna eat? Do you just eat salads? No, I don't. I eat so many things. Honestly, anything you can think of that you can eat with dairy or meat products, you can make it vegan. I just had a vegan pizza for dinner that I made from scratch, and you can make so many countless things for breakfast and lunch and dinners. I have a lot of recipes I can post. I was thinking about making like a vegan blog or something, and maybe if you want to look at that, then maybe I'll do it. One thing that's very ironic that some people say, and maybe even you say it, but you're not aware of it, is that I love animals. But how can you love something when you're paying for their murdering, exploitation, and just complete disrespect? Because when they're killed, it might say humane to the slaughterhouse, but it's really not humane. Their circumstances are never how they should be, and they're never given the right life that they should be. And I urge you to check out the video that is linked in the description. It's an 18-minute sort of seminar speech thing from this amazing woman who is vegan, and she defined the word carnism. That is a very, very important fact, and you really, really should listen. Even if you're not interested in being vegan, it's just nice to open your mind up to the ideas and maybe even just educate yourself. The 3 main reasons to go vegan is for the animals, for health, and for the environment. Going vegan for the animals could mean that maybe you do love animals and you want to be a voice for things that can't have a voice for themselves, and that's a really good reason. Or also just giving them rights that they deserve, because they're living things and they deserve the same rights we have. You have a pet cat, you have a pet dog, or whatever you have, and you give it rights and you treat it good and you give it respect and you love it and you have emotional attachment to it. But then we see a pig or a cow and you think, well, that's food. But why do you think that? And that's the thing, there's so many millions of species of animals and you don't think that about all of them, do you? You think, I don't know, maybe like a bunny, or like, oh, that's so cute, I wouldn't eat that. Like, you just don't think of it as you would eat it. Or if you hear about something like, or if you hear something about like dogs getting eaten or something, you just think that's completely crazy. Well, that's how I think that eating farm animals should be viewed, because of the circumstances they're put in before their death. And I'm not here to just tell you all these horrible things, but it should be known a little more than it is. And I feel like being taught veganism should be taught more in schools and more as common knowledge so that the public can have an opinion of their own and think, maybe I want to be vegan, or maybe I want to eat meat with your own choices, even though that's not good. But, you know, it's better to be informed and know what's going on and not be hidden in the dark. Going vegan for your health can also include some great health benefits for your insides and your outsides. If you're eating clean and well and plant-based inside, you're obviously going to have a much healthier glow and a better skin complexion than you would if you're eating animal products. And one common myth is that vegans don't get enough protein or iron or vitamin B or calcium, but really plant-based diets are so rich in calcium, protein, vitamin D, iron, minerals, vitamins, everything. It's so good for you because you know exactly what you're eating. You see like a bean, you see asparagus, you see something and you're like, that is a whole plant and you're eating that plant. And you know exactly what it is, where it came from, and it's just completely good for you. On the other hand, of eating meat or animal products, you're eating rotting flesh. And that's just the reality of it. And that's not good for you. Another fact of environmental benefits of eating a more plant-based diet is that 1,800 gallons of water is used to make 1 single pound of beef, and that is a lot. And if the whole world was vegan, do you know what would happen? It would cure global warming, and we could completely reduce our carbon footprint by a ginormous wager. Another thing, just comparing a regular diet to a plant-based diet, is 240 gallons of water is used to make a loaf of bread, whereas 382 gallons is used to make a slice of cheese. And that is a huge difference. And also with all the torture the cow goes through to make that cheese, they don't just milk the cow so you think they milk them. They don't just go, doot, 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 I'm just milking a cow. That's not how it happens. Because you know how only female cows can give out milk because they're a mom, you know, they have a baby, they give out milk. What they do in a dairy farm that they use to produce milk and cheese and whatever other dairy products there is, they get the female cows pregnant and they keep them pregnant throughout their life so they can keep producing milk. And they have things to milk them mechanically, and it can cause infections, which leads to pus in milk because there's lots and lots of pus in milk, just to let you know. Little warning. And so it's painful for the cow, for one, and it's not good because you're getting infection and pus into your dairy products. Yes, it's safe, you're not gonna throw up probably because it's whatever, pasteurized, but it's not good for you. Do you think that's good? If you could just eat maybe 1 vegan meal a day, and I know you've probably seen slaughterhouse videos, you've probably seen animals getting harmed with animal testing and things like that, and you're like, oh, that's horrible, but if I'm vegan, I'm just one person, what can I do? Well, one person, one vegan, 1 year, you're saving 300 pigs' lives. That's approximately, but just one vegan. Think about that. That can add up. A lot of people, that can really add up. And you might think just one person isn't going to make a difference, but one person can start a movement. Like with gay rights and women's rights and everything, it starts with a minority and getting more people from the majority to join it. So, you know, I mean, speak your ideas and just try. I believe this is the start of a movement, and if you'd like to join it or even just help it a little bit, just try adding more plant-based foods. That's all. And I really recommend watching the video below. It's not all slaughterhouse videos, and I know those can be really, like, emotionally hard to watch. For me, really, but I know for everyone it is, because, you know, it's animals. I hope this put some things into perspective for you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!